Guitar-shaped audio PCB amplifier. We need an audio amplifier to listen to our favorite music, and lots of amplifier models and boards are available on the market for cheap. Buying one of them is not sounds good for electronics enthusiasts like us. Amplifiers are working based on a very simple principle, and we can build a simple one without investing much more time. So I dedicated to build one, and I wanted my amplifier to be much more unique than the existing models. So I made a guitar-shaped amplifier PCB. So let's see how to make one. Let's get started. Step 1. LM386 Amplifier IC. First I selected the amplifier IC from a lot of available ones. I selected the LM386 IC. I chose this IC because of its energy efficiency. LM386 audio amplifier features and specifications. Supply voltage 415 volt, quiescent power 24 MW at the rate of 6 watt. Analog input voltage 0.4 V, maximum voltage gain 20 to 200, 26 dB to 46 dB. Speaker impedance 4 Omega, available in 8-pin PDIP, SOIC and VSSOP packages. I got the basic operational circuit diagram from the internet. After understanding the working of the IC, made the circuit on breadboard. Since the audio quality and gain depend on the component's value, I experimented with some more components and find suitable values and finalized the circuit. The IC is powered using pin 6, typically 5 or 9 watt, and the ground pin is 4 connected to the ground. The inverting pin, pin 2, is usually grounded, and the non-inverting pin, pin 3, is provided with the audio signal. This audio signal can be from a microphone or even from a 3.5 mm jack. The 10K resistor is added in series with the audio signal to act as volume control. You can ignore this potentiometer if you want to operate at maximum volume. Pin 1 and pin 8 are used to set the gain of the amplifier. If there is nothing connected between these pins, then the default gain will be 26 dB, but we can connect a 10 UF capacitor across it to get maximum gain of the IC, which is 46 dB. Pin 7 is used to connect a filtering capacitor for our amplifier IC to avoid unnecessary oscillations. The amplified audio signal can be obtained from pin 5, which is connected to an 8 ohm speaker through a filtering capacitor. The RC network with 0.05 UF and 10K resistor is optional. Step 2. Circuit diagram of amplifier. Black headphone H1 jack, C3.01 UF, R1 100K, C1.47 UF, C2 100 UF, R2 100. Gain in GND wound. Okay. After finalizing the values of the components, I designed the circuit in the IC online platform. Step 3. Components needed. LM386 amplifier IC1, 4.7K variable resistor 1, 2-pin JST connectors 2, 3.5 mm female audio jack 10805 LED 10805 resistor 100K 2, 0805 resistor 1K 10805 capacitor 1 UF 10805 capacitor 0.01 UF 1. 0805 capacitor 0.47 UF 1, electrolytic capacitor 100 UF 2, small 3W speaker 1, 3.7 to 7.4 V battery. You can also build the same amplifier using TST components, that is, we can also build this amplifier without using the PCBs. Step 4. PCB designing. Here are designs of PCB. After designing the circuit, I converted the circuit into PCB. To make the PCB into a guitar shape, I used the insert image options of EasySCADA and I added the guitar image to PCB. Next, I placed all components inside the guitar image. Then I selected the board outline and drew lines over the guitar image. Then I tracked the lines and made the exact shape. I took some time to do this. After completing the drawing that looks like this, now I generated and downloaded the Gerber files for PCB fabrication. Step 5. PCB fabrication. For PCB fabrication, I went to jlcp.com. JLCPCB gives 5 PCBs for just $2 and PCB assembly starts from $0. To order, click order now, then add your Gerber file. After uploading, you can select the board color, quantity and thickness. Then select the shipping methods and place the order. After 2 weeks, I received the PCBs. You can see the cute guitar shaped and PCBs. Everything seems nice and quality is perfect. Step 6. Soldering. Now let's solder these SMD components here. I am soldering with my normal soldering iron. After finishing the soldering of SMD components, I started soldering of through-hole components. I started with the IM386 IC. This is just placing the components on their right hole and soldering. After finishing the soldering job, our PCB looks like this. Step 7. Testing. Now let's do the test. For that, I connected a 3-watt speaker, a battery and finally the AUX cable. You can watch this working video. So this amplifier is enough to hear the music clearly. If you like this, you can try this at your home. Thank you.